Hello everyone. In this video, I will be practically explaining you about managing files and folders. So let's begin it. First of all, I will be explaining you about Windows Explorer topic, what it exactly is. So it provides us the complete information, the detailed information about the files and folders, whatever we have in our computer, and how we can organize our files and folders into our computer. Also, we can view, create, delete, move, rename, and search our files and folders. So let us start. First of all, I will click on the Start button, which is on the left hand side of the taskbar. Here it is. So I have clicked on the Start button. Now I will be clicking on the All Programs option. After All Programs option, I have to click on the Accessories option. After the Accessories option, I have to click on the Windows Explorer option. After that, I will be opening the Windows Explorer window to the maximum size. As you can see, it is opened and all the files and folders are, you can see here in this window. So on the left hand side, this one, on the left hand side it is known as navigation pane, and there are folders and subfolders also. As I have clicked on the C drive, now there are 4 folders. As you can see here, dates are also there, on which date they are last modified, right? Now just look here. I am clicking on the more options. Now these are several options by which you can change the orientation of your folders. Now how they will work, let us learn one by one. The first one is extra large icons. The moment I will click on extra large icons, all the folders and files will be large in size. As you can see here, they are large in size. Okay. Now the next is large icons. Large icons, this will be smaller than extra large icons. The difference you can see. Next is medium sized icons. So these are medium sized icons. Next is the small icons. In this option, all the icons, all the files and folders will be displayed in as small icons. Now next is list. All your files and folders will be in the form of list, as you can see here. Now the next option is details. In details option, as you can see, the date is there, which is last modified, then the timings are there, and then it is showing that what is the type, is it file or a folder. Suppose I am clicking on one particular folder, as you can see there are several subfolders which are inside that folder. Now let's go back. Now the next option is tiles. Now all these files are in the form of tiles. Okay. Now the next and the last option is content. See here, all the files and folders will be in the form of content. So students, basically on the left hand side we have navigation pane. At the top, computer local disk, where you can see this is the address bar. This is the address bar, and just look here. This is the search box on the right hand side. I can click and I can type the name of the file or folder which I want to search, and it will show me in the center. So this is the search box. About view button, I have already told you, more options. Now this is all about this topic, that is Windows Explorer. Okay. Now let's move ahead to the next topic, that how to create and opening a file or a folder. Okay. So for that I am moving towards the F drive. Okay. Now I will show you that how to create a folder. In order to create a folder, what you have to do, you have to simply right click. You have to simply press the right mouse button. After clicking that, so many options are there. Then you have to choose the new option. Which option you have to choose? New option. Then after clicking on the new option, there is an option of folder which is highlighted in yellow icon. Just press the left mouse button this time. This time you don't need to press the right. This time you have to press the left mouse button. The moment you press the left mouse button, this your folder is created and you can rename your folder. Means you can give a unique name to your folder. Okay. Suppose I want to give the name as class 5. Okay. I want to give this folder name as class 5. I have typed it. Now either I will press enter key or I will press this mouse button in the white space area. So this will rename my folder. As you can see here students, the date is modified, that is the date and time, everything is there. Okay. Now this is how you create a folder. Now let's create one more folder. Now I will show you to create another folder by another method. There is an option of new folder at the top. So I will click on the new folder option. By this method also the folder is created in one single click. Okay. Now I will rename it as class 6 and I am pressing enter key. Okay. Now in this way two folders are created. Now let us learn how to move or copy a file or folder from one drive to another, which is the third topic, that how to move or copy a file or folder from one drive to another. So what I have to do students, I have to copy this class 5 folder from F drive to E drive. Again I am telling I have to copy this class 5 folder from F drive to E drive. So what will I do? I will right click on class 5. I will press the copy option. Then I will go to the E drive. Then I will click at the blank space. I will again right click and press the paste option. Just see here. It is E drive. Class 5 folder is copied here. Now let's get back to F drive and check. Yes, class 5 folder is here also. It means class 5 folder is present at two places, that is in E drive and also in F drive. So this is how I have copied a folder from one location to another, right? Now let us understand how to move a folder from one location to another. Now let's come to F drive. So I want to move this folder, that is class 6 folder, from F drive to E drive. Means I don't want this class 6 folder in F drive. I want it in an E drive. So what will I do? I will simply right click it. I will press the cut option. Then I will go to the E drive, then I will right click here and I will be going to press the paste option. See, class 6 is copied here. Now let's check, is it there in F drive or not? So when I click on the F drive, class 5, class 6 folder is not here. It means it has been cutted from this place and being pasted to E drive, isn't it? So this is how you copy and paste a file and folder. So it is very easy. Now let us understand how to delete a file and folder and how to restore it. Okay. So let us go to E drive. From E drive, I am right clicking on the class 6 option and I am pressing the delete option. Okay. And it will ask me, are you sure you want to move this folder to the recycle bin? I will press the yes option. Means I have shifted. I have deleted the class 6 option and it will be gone to the recycle bin. So this is how you delete a folder temporarily. Okay. Now I will show you how to restore this folder, how to get it back. So in order to get it back, I will be going to recycle bin. I will be double clicking on the icon of recycle bin. I can see my folder is here. Now what will I do? I will select on my folder. Then there is an option of restore this item. Press this option. The moment I will press this option, I can see that my folder will be there in the original place from where I have deleted. So I am going to E drive. Let me check. Yes, here it is. My class 6 folder is back. All right. Now let us understand what is the difference between consecutive files and non-consecutive files. So just look here. As you can see, there are so many files and folders. So consecutive files means which are closer to each other. Now if I want to select the consecutive files, suppose the first row files, so what I will be doing, I will be selecting on the libraries folder, then I will be using and or pressing the shift key, and then I will be pressing the computer icon. As you can see, the first complete row will be selected like this with the help of shift key, right? And if you want to select the non-consecutive files or folders, means files and folders which are apart from each other, then how you will do that will be done with the help of control key. How? First of all, I will click on libraries, then I will press the control key, then I will press Google Chrome, then K7 total security, then suppose 9th folder, then suppose TuxPaint, then suppose Picasa, then Acer. See, so the non-consecutive files and folders are get selected with the help of control key. Now with the help of control C, control V, that is copy and paste options, you can copy more than one file at a single turn. Okay. Now let's move to the next topic, that is searching for a file and folder. For that I am moving towards the E drive. As you can see in E drives, there are so many folders and one single file. Now if I want to search, I will click here, that is on the right hand side. Okay. And I am writing class. Just look at the changes here. All the folders which are starting with the class will be highlighted like this in the yellow color. Now let us understand the use of wildcard characters, that is asterisk and question mark. As you know students, asterisk wildcard character can be used to replace a string of text in a search term. Okay, now how it can be used, just look here. As I have written C and I am writing asterisk here, that is shift plus 8. Okay, now see the result in the center. All the files and folders which are starting from C alphabet, they will be highlighted and they will be shown as the result of the search term. Okay, now but instead of asterisk, if I use question mark and I will write .docx like this, then it has shown me only one single file of Word, that is c1.docx. As you know students, that question mark will be able to search in place of any single letter or a symbol. So as it is searching 1, right? So this is the use of wildcard characters. Now let us understand sorting files topic. Sorting means arranging the files and folders into a particular order. Arranging the files and folders into a particular order, that is the sorting. Now how to do the sorting? Let's come to the desktop. Now I am right clicking on it and I am pressing which button? Sort by button. When I will press the sort by button, now 4 options are there: name, size, item type and date modified. I will be pressing the name option. Okay. The moment I will press the name option, what will happen? All the files and folders, they are sorted by the name. Now the last topic is working with multiple applications. Means when you open more than one application, so can you see both the windows side by side or at the same time? Yes, you can see both the windows at the same time and you can work also. How it is possible? For that we have to open 2 programs simultaneously. First of all, I am opening the Paint software window, and now after opening it, I will be opening, suppose let's say any drive, C drive, E drive, any drive folder I am opening. Now in order to view these 2 windows on the same screen, what I will do, I will right click on the taskbar which is at the bottom. I will right click on the taskbar which is at the bottom and the option is show windows side by side. I will click on this option, show windows side by side, and see the result. Both the windows are our screen is partitioned into two windows. That is, one part of the window you can see Paint software, and another part of the window you can see the partition of drive, isn't it? So this is all about the chapter that is managing files and folders.